What's up, guys? So, I want to talk about how going to Japan, because I've been to Japan 3 times now, what it taught me about life in general. Number one, it taught me about people are so much leaner in countries like that. I had a friend in Japan. He was 5'6", 5'7", 142 pounds, benching 225. Looking at that shows me that you don't need to eat big to get big. And people in Japan take their health and their exercise a little more seriously than people in America. Oftentimes, what I've seen is people are always walking around. I think it's a European thing too. But people in Japan, they're more likely to go hiking up mountains, and they're able-bodied and willing to be able to go long distances. And so obviously people move more so they're not absurdly fat. Another thing is I've noticed that the food in Japan is a lot better when it comes to overall quality. They don't put all this butter and oil and grease and all these foods. Now, in Japan, they master the simple things. Like their food is pretty basic. You can make it at home, but they've just mastered the simple thing instead of getting so complex with everything. That's why the people there, I think they have a more richer and fuller life, and they've learned humility. I've noticed that people in Japan, they've learned it's an honor culture and a respect culture. So they've learned humility and how to honor your elders. Now, in America, oftentimes the elderly are not really honorable for you to just honor them. Another thing is I think I've realized life in Japan can be slower if you get out of the city. City life, the Bible says it in Isaiah that woe unto them to build house to house. And I've noticed that more and more. The city life is just so, people are more bitter. People really don't like the thought of silence. It's like, when is the last time somebody's ever really been in their thoughts and been silent rather than thinking about anything under the sun, whether it's pornography or satisfying themselves or something like that? It's just people hate the aspect of being quiet and being alone in your thoughts. And I've learned that I think that's more of a Shemitic thing, more of an Asiatic thing for people to do that. People in Japan, I've realized that they're more willing to smile at you even if they don't know you. You're just walking about your day and you wave at them, smile at them. You do that here in the States, people think you're weird. And honestly, it's kind of disheartening. It's like you're trying to have a good day, but other people, man, people put so much stress and burden on themselves that they don't really need to do, but they do. I understand Japan's suicide rate's high. I understand that. But also, there's some things that you can take from other people's culture and apply it to yourself. I highly recommend every young man to travel and see the world from a different view, different lens, and it'll help you to broaden your understanding of humankind and your experience. It'll broaden your experiences so you can reach more people. Japan, it's like highly recommend going to Japan. Food's amazing. You're not going to see obese people. People are actually going to stay in shape. Yeah, that's all I got.